Hello, today I'm gonna go over a Grendel Persistence Elemental Ward build here. So first off, for the shards, you're actually going to need 4 blue Tau Forged Shell shards. I am once again out of Stella, so I do not want to put those on until I get the Tau Forged ones. And then casting speed, if you want Tau Forge this, you can. Elemental Ward here, you want the heat, so because we don't have chromas switching, you want to have a red or a yellow color for your energy to get fire. Blue will be electric, white will be ice, and green will be toxic. So for this we want red. It goes well with my McDonald's Grendel here, so it works out. For weapons, use whatever you want. I use these. Okay, so for the build. This uses Persistence and Grace. Persistence limits your damage to 500 damage per second. Grace gives you 6% health regeneration per second basically every 10 to 11 times you're hit. In high enemy density missions, you are getting hit more than 10 to 11 times per second, so this is always active. So with that said, you basically need over 8,334 health in order to stay alive with Grace and Persistence. And this build gives you 8,500 and something, 2 or 3 health, something like that. Elemental Ward here, we get the 190% health buff. That is only on Grendel's 1,295 base health. But what is very important is you need to Matter dash to get the 40% extra strength before casting this. If you do not Matter dash, you will not have enough health. So the Matter dash strength here is mandatory for this build. So back to the Grendel here, this also has the 2 augments. Party Nourishment makes you status immune, which is especially good with Persistence because magnetic procs disable it, and heat procs half your armor, which essentially also disables Persistence if you do not have over 1400 armor. So the status immunity makes it so the only things that can disable Arcane Persistence now are Nullifier Bubbles, which are very easy to spot and miss, or Violence nullifying you, which is already annoying with everything else, so not anything different with Persistence. Gastro's here to get even more damage, scaling damage with Grendel's 4. And this needs to be Primed Vigor. This will not work with normal Vigor. This needs to be Primed Vigor. So 2 things. This needs to have a Matter dash before you cast it. This needs to be Primed Vigor. And actually, 3rd thing, these need to be Tau Forged Blue Archon Shards. There is a link to this build in the description that will explain all this in writing, so you don't have to keep referencing this video if you want to check that out. Other than that, if you do not want to run 4 Tau Forged Blue Health Archon Shards, you can instead run 3 of these Toxin Shards and 1 Tau Forged Blue Health Shard, but you need to put Gladiator instead of one of these augments. So which one is up to you, if you want status immunity or if you want damage. Status immunity is probably better with Persistence, just so you can more reliably be invincible. But this gives you a lot of damage later missions and scales better, so up to you. I recommend just using both and using the 4 Tau Forged Blue Health Shards. So for Companion, another thing, Panzer, Hunter Recovery. This with Grace will keep you alive. You have Link Vitality because you have such high health on Grendel. You will not die. Or, it will not die, and this thing will heal you almost as much, if not more than Grace at times. Especially with Viral Quills. Another thing to know, Panzer Devolution, when it is on your shoulder shooting quills, that still counts for Hunter Recovery, so this is always going on. Then you have Tech Assault, so it just has less chance to die. If you aren't using your gun at all and don't want to use Reinforced Bond, you can put Linked Fiber to get a bunch of armor as well to make your Panzer insanely tanky. But I use this for other things, so I still run it. But yeah, that is it. Again, I'm not showing it off because I do not have everything set up, so it will not work for me. But the math on it does check out. You can do it yourself if you want to. Basically, take your health here, take this, this comes out to 212 with Matter, do the 1,295 health times 2.12, add it to this, and then also you have to account for the 4 Tau Forged Blue Shards, 225 each, comes out to 900. Add it to this. the 25% more health you'll get from this times, so that'll be 1295 plus 0.25 or times 0.25, then add to this as well, and you should get 8,500 something. Yeah, that is all for the video today. Thank you for watching. Bye.